But they can also save. Maraming mga batang may mental illness. Gusto lang niya marinig eh. Hindi mo alam, baka yun ang huling pahiwatig nun. So I'm very alert online for pagod na ako, ayoko nang mabuhay. Pagka ganyan, because of what happened to Emma. I know that as a celebrity, one small word can actually save a life. Gusto ka na dyan, okay ka na? Ganun lang. So, madalas ako nagko-comment na ganyan. Lalo na sa friends. Sa friends kasi very expressive ang mga bata dyan. I think that was just a comment. As sinabi ko lang, go and watch TikTok lang. And then pagising ko kinabukasan, there were 4,800 not likes, comments. Not only from Filipinos, but from all over the world, offering little acts of kindness. Gulat ako sa so, mamaya nasa balita na. Mamaya nasa 24 oras na. Ano nangyari dito? Just one little comment made such big waves. But you can see that a little kindness goes along with it. Then I met the person.
Kailan po?
Pumunta sa TikTok lang. So that Wednesday, pumunta sa TikTok lang, I met him, I met his mom. And then, yeah, I was able to refer him to the psychologist na kaya. But a lot of these things kasi I do online, DM yan eh. DM yan. It's not public. I don't, kung public man yan, maliliit ang comments na yan. Whatever I say to these kids, those are my kids by the way. I-DM ko lang yan eh. Pinapublic nila eh. Kaya makalat tuloy na, I guess they see me as a safe space. And there's a need for someone safe to express to. And they probably see that in me because of what happened. It's an honor, but it's also a big responsibility because, now I see the need. Grabe. Dito lang sa lamesa to, baka meron isang dalawa rito na libreng dadaanan. Again, it goes to show that online comments can kill and comments can save lives.
Masasabi mo ba na mission na ba ito? Newfound mission?
I think so. Nothing happens by accident. When Eman passed away, she's very passionate about this. Lahat ng mga content niya, puro ganyan. I guess, bilili mo sa akin ng Panginoon na doon din ako pupunta.
Pero merong mga yung troll basher na
Ay, marami.
nasa ano pa sila na friends with with powerful people.
Yeah. Marami talagang basher. But the way to kill bashers, the energy of bashers is not to bash. That's the whole essence of Christianity. Christ allowed himself to be crucified on the cross despite the fact that he was bashed. Hindi naman siya bumawi. Pag binawian mo yung basher, gusto nila yan eh. Marami sa mga bashers, mga professional trolls din yan eh. They want to tsaka they want to acquire a personality that they're human when they're not human. They're multiple accounts and they're one human. Pag magre-rage bait yan, pag pinatulan mo, akala na ibang tao yan. Hindi tao yan. But may mga tao rin naman. I believe that hurt people. Those that hurt you are hurt people as well. How do you solve it? Do you hurt them more? The more they hurt people. Back to my daughter, a little kindness goes along.
They say grief doesn't really what do you do when grief hits you?
I'm grieving right now. It never goes away. A lot of people think that grief is linear. That give it time, you will heal. No, it never will heal. Especially death of a child. You never will heal. But what happens is, the grief is like this. This is my love for Emma. But it's love unrealized. How can I love her? She's gone. The heart gets bigger. You become bigger to accommodate the grief. Grief changes you. It can change you in a worse way, or it can change you for a better way. If I turn worse and I turn bitter, then my Emma becomes an ambassador of evil. Diba? It made me bad. It made me angry. But if I'm a little kind and I'm better, because what happened to Emma, that makes my Emma an ambassador of good. It changes me. But it will stay there. A lot of yung mga kaibigan natin na namatayan, akala nyo okay na, hindi yan okay. They cope. but you will never be the same.
How do you take care?
Bumigat ulit usapan.
Yeah, pero how do you take care po?
But that's okay. That's okay. Yeah.
Pero mental health po kasi part of yung holistic health.
We talked
How do
about
you
it.
take care of your mental health?
A lot of things. My physical activity is important. Pag puyat ako, I grieve. My gosh, my grief is bad. So I take care of my 7 hours of sleep a night. Pag hindi ako naka-workout, at naspag ako, I grieve. Pero pag naka-workout ako, mataas ang endorphins ko, I don't grieve that much. That's one. But the more practical way that I'm dealing with grief is I face it head on. I was given advice by a co-parent na matay ng anak. Sabi niya, a grieving person is full of wounds. Nasugatan yun eh. You have two choices. You bandage it up. Matagal, gumaling. Or you expose it. You tear off the bandage. Expose it. That's why I talk about this. Like this way. Kasi I'm exposing it. Para masanay, para lumabas. At the same time, nakaka-apekto pa ng tao sa maganda paraan. Emma's room in our house is the same. Her things are still there. Yung whiteboard niya, her notes are still there. When I enter her bathroom, her toiletries are still there. Her makeup is still there. I have two choices. Do I enter the room or I avoid it? If I avoid the room, I will never enter the room. But what I do, all my shoes is inside Emma's room. So I'm forced every single morning to enter her room. My Bible is beside her bed. I sit by her bed, I read my passages, and I grieve openly. What happens is, gusto ko maiyak ako eh. Dahil pag umiyak ako, hindi na ako iyak nun sa kato. Nailabas ko na. Oo, na-release ko na eh. But I tear off the bandage. And I advise those who are grieving as well, that is the better way, I think, for me.
Pag live show po yan, hindi ka naman tinatama.
Madalas, ano ka? Madalas. Minsan may grief is like that eh. In the middle of a spiel, yung spiel mo tungkol sa family. O kaya, ito lang. Ang guest namin, si Eman Pacquiao, George. Hindi binabasa ko yung spills, Eman, puro Eman. Pero Eman Pacquiao, gusto ko maiyak. Ganun ang grief eh. Or minsan may hip-hop group, guest namin. Kamukha ni Eman yung isa. Sumasayaw, kumakanta, dapat nagpapatawa ako. Sa gitna ng live show, gusto bumiyak. Normal yan. Normal yan. Ganun talaga. They always say that grief comes in waves. It does. It's not linear. The wave will come pag may naalala ka. And wala kang choice, gigrieve ka talaga. But I respect people who are hurt and continue on. Yung mga kaibigan natin na nasaktan, pero tuloy. Yun ang ano, respeto.
Paano po yung sa within the family?
What's that?
Yung within the family, how do you cope?
My people grieve differently. My wife is an intellectual. Ano yun, si Feli, matatapos ng pangalawang master sa Harvard. Nag-master sa Tufts, ngayon mag-graduate na sa Harvard naman. She grieves intellectually. That's how she deals with it. She studies, and then I know that she wakes up early in the morning. But she has a little ash of Emma beside her study desk. And I'm sure she grieves. But she wants to grieve alone. Ako, I want to grieve with people. Ito, I'm grieving now. I like to express. I tried expressing to Feli one time. Kasi ganun ako eh. Sabi niya, nagalit sa akin. Don't do that. Parang, it doesn't affect you the right way. And then I realized, iba eh. She grieves differently. My kids are like Feli. My boy, Jose, ano siya, sports. Gumaling lalo sa sports habang namatayan. Si Eliana is like the mom. My daughter, who's the activist naman, is graduating from UPenn. It's coming May. So we're going to the States for graduation. Intellectually, parang nanay niya. Ang pinaka-pareho ko, si Eman. Medyo baliw na konti, medyo nakakatawa, medyo malalim na mababaw, ganun. That's Eman.
medyo may bala ako Kuya Kim. Affected ka ba sa pagtaas ng fuel price?
Siyempre.
Kasi may bawa kang endorsement naman. At least.
Affected ako, but buti na lamang at nakamotor ako palagi. So, mas mura ang konsumo ko. Pero affected ako dahil ang nakikita ko, buhay natin lahat magbabago.
Oo.
Fuel lang yun eh. Pero pati yung presyo ng pagkain, tataas. But again, after my daughter's death, everything else is minor. Parang, Lord, kunin mo na ako, okay lang. Ganun ang space ko ngayon eh. Ano pa yung fuel tataas. Walang epekto masyado sa akin mentally because dahil sa pinagdaanan ko. But I empathize with people who are wala pa afford o yung jeepney driver, tricycle driver, TNBS, delivery episode. Yes. I can imagine how difficult it is.
May mga...
Pag hindi ka affected sa fuel, ano ka, contractor.
Sa household niyo po, may mga measures na po ba?
Naman, ano ba, ang bahay ko kasi, we're so dependent on electricity. May koi panda ko eh. Pagka nagka-brown out, yung mga koi ko lulutang lahat yun eh.
Oo nga.
Mamahal pa naman.
Oo. And then, we have 51 dogs eh. Yung mga aso ko, naka-ventilador. I realize, mas mura ng aircon ngayon eh. Pag aircon mo inverter, mas murang i-aircon mo na 21 kaysa ventilador. Pag naka-ventilador, mahal. Mahal yung motor eh. Yung naka-aircon yung mga ibang aso ko, dahil puro mga senior yun eh. 19 of our dogs are senior dogs. And most of them are rescues. And a lot of them are aspins. Yung mga lolo't-lola dogs namin ni Feli, talagang dependent on electric fan or aircon. But the koi, yung koi talaga, yun ang takot ko talaga. Again, but my concerns are, wala yung minor yan. Ang concerns ng mga kasama natin sa lipunan, life and death. Paano kakain yung pamilya? So yung sa akin, wala yun. I can live without koi. I can live without...
Pero personally po, meron pa kayong mga ginawa? Like, yung iba nagsiswitch na to EVs,
Yeah.
nagsi-solar panels.
Yeah.
Sa inyo po, may mga ginagawa kayo?
Matagal na ako nag-switch eh. Matipid ako talaga sa gas dahil nakamotor ako. So, yun ang happy nga ako dahil, nauna ako rito. Parang dadami ang tao nakamotor. Ngayon, ang gagawin ko pa, babalik ako sa bisikleta.
Nice.
Yeah, para mas healthy pa ako. Babalik ako sa bike. Parang pandemic.
Ikaw the nurse.
Kasong init nga ito.
Maraming pandemic, akala nila cyclist sila eh. Yung bumalik yung mga kotse, hindi pala ako cyclist eh. Nasayang yung mga bike lane, di ba?
You mentioned po kanina na strength training na kayo. No?
Yeah.
Ano ba to? Parang on the road to bodybuilder? Go back. Or ano lang?
I'd like to say, this is my best physique ever. At 60, at 59. In the 80s, if you Google Kuya Kim bodybuilder, ang laki ng katawan ko noon. I was mga 190 pounds. Like, muskulado. Akala ko pogi ako, pero hindi. Mas maganda yung sleeper build. Ganito lang. Pero pag hinubad mo, wow! I'm at the best physical shape of my life.
Any tip po sa mga pa-senior na rin?
Ang tip ko sa mga seniors, number 1, drink Sante Bali. Number 2, a lot of people say na pag matanda ka na dapat, slow down, matanda ka na. Mali yun. Pag matanda ka, dapat you're more intense and more deliberate in your exercise, but more careful. Why? As we hit the age of 45 upwards, we have sarcopenia or muscle loss. We lose about 1 to 3% of muscle a year. Meaning, in 10 years, you lose 30% of your muscle. Kaya matatanda, bumabaluktot. Tingnan mo kung matanda. So how do you fight that? You get into weights training. Build the muscle. And then because matanda na tayo at matagal mag-respond ng muscle, dapat mas mabigat ang binubuhat. Pero dapat progressive. At dapat may guidance at dapat conscious of form. Mas matalino. Hindi pwedeng banat ng banat walang warm-up. Mas mahabang warm-up ko ngayon, mas mahabang cool-down ko ngayon, at mas conscious ako sa form. Pero mas mabigat ang binubuhat ko ngayon compared to in the 80s.
Sa diet po, may changes.
Again, yung kwento ko natin kanina, aside from Sante Barley, it's important to eat smart. do not ever be hungry. I don't believe in getting hungry because it's not sustainable. If I'm hungry, I lose weight, pero the weight will come back because my hunger will come back also with a vengeance. So, like now, you saw what I did. Binusog ko muna yung sarili ko ng gulay. Yung busog na ako sa gulay, nagpapak ako ng karne. Busog ako. Pero kung inuna ko yung karne, hindi na ako kakain ng gulay. Busog na ako eh. Unahin mo yung, di ba? Or, naku, may kanin. Teka muna. Bubusugin ko muna sarili ko ng gulay, tapos kukuha ko ng kanin. Busog na. Eat smart. I eat everything. I eat chocolates also. Pero in moderation because I trick my mind into thinking na busog ako palagi. Ito, dalawa. Iced tea at saka tubig. Ito walang calories. Ito 200 calories. Ito walang sugar. Ito may sugar. Pag ininom ko to, mauuhaw ako lalo dahil may sugar. Dito na lang ako sa walang sugar. Diba? Ang pwede rin sa Tibar.
Sorry, question po. Kasi there are some people, when they don't eat, para silang nanginginig, pinagkakalobo. So I guess,
Aba, syempre.
so I guess what's your advice po for that? Kasi there are people who intentionally not eat.
Yeah, not eating is not good. Not eating is not sustainable. You have to eat, but you have to eat smart.
What is your advice to those who parang konting changes lang sa diet, parang nagre-react ka na
Things getting used to. If you're eating healthy and the food is good, the reaction is temporary and the long-term reaction will be good. Yeah. Alam mo yung reaction na ganun? Normally pag high sugar diet, pag sugar is so addicting and so you want to eat more sugar, more carbs. Pero if you keep your carb low and your protein high and your fiber high, walang ganun. Minsan may withdrawal symptoms pa eh, when you cut your high sugar diet. Parang nanginginig, parang naglalaway. Kasi insulin mo taas eh. Pero pag binabaan mo yung glycemic index ng kinakain mo. And by the way, Sante Barley has no sugar.
Kuya Kim,
Yeah.
obviously everybody, if they have something to ask, they'll go to you kasi si Kuya Kim ka. I
Yeah.
just wonder, how do you like collect all this information that you know every day? Do you make it a point maybe to find out about something or paano mo, yeah, do you read? I mean, how do you accumulate all of
I'm a
it?
naturally curious person. I read all the time. I miss the time when I read books nga eh.
Why you
In high school, I used to cut class not to go to the mall. Kasi I hated, I think, medyo may ADD siguro ako. Hindi lang diagnosed. I didn't like knowledge being forced on me in topics that I don't like. But a topic that I like, I'm voracious. My gosh. I'd cut class because Thomas Jefferson Library was across the Bosco. Napasok ko doon. Yung library na yun is under the US Embassy. Ang librarian Amerikana. Mga libro bago. Yung amoy US. Wow, yun ang ano ko, yun ang... And then I would read books that I like. I read all the years, all the editions of Book of Lists. I read all the years of Guinness Book of World Records. Because I like. But let me read about, if you force me to read about trigonometry, I don't like it. Same thing now. When I have an interest, I'm voracious. Voracious. For the past, like more than 10 years, I know everything there is to know about motorcycles in England. It's my passion. Many years ago, plants, because I was collecting cycads. Even up to now, all breeds of dogs, because I'm into dogs. Reptiles, snakes, because it's my interest. And because I'm very multi-sided with interests, ang dami kong natutunan. But you can test me.
But sorry, go ahead.
People think that I'm a walking encyclopedia because ang pinalitan ko si Ernie Baron eh. You ask me a question, I'll do my best to answer it. If I don't answer it, I'll still give you something useful and you'll still enjoy it. Or try me.
Oh my gosh. Hirap naman ang tanong.
Try me. Kayo, kahit anong tanong. Susubukan ko sagutin, pero kung di ko masagot,
Who discovered barley?
Barley?
Barley.
Alam mo na yan, syempre.
Alam mo ba na ang barley ay isang uri ng damo? At ang pinakamahabang damo sa buong mundo ay ang kawayan. Bagamat tree ang tawag sa kanya, kawayan is action grass. Yun. At ang kawayan kayang tumubo ng 6 inches kada oras. Hindi ko nasagot kung sino nag-invento, pero ang dami ko nabigay sa'yo, di ba?
Sino nag-discover? Yeah. Ang galing.
Di ba natuwa ka?
Natuwa.
Ikaw, Borge, sige ka ba? Ano ka?
Ano ang first best actor? Ano ang first best actor si Nora?
Ah! May matanong yan. Napakaraming mga pelikulang nilabasan si Nora Honor. Yung Himala, talaga napakatindi yan. Sinut sa Ilocos yan. Pero hindi ko makakalimutan si Nora Honor dahil ang kanyang love team noong 1960s na pinapanood ko ay si Pete Guy and Pete, si Tirso Cruz. Okay. Hindi ko nasagot yung tanong mo. Pero nalaman mo na si Pete, di ba?
Ano bang first best actor?
Ano ba, Himala?
I'm Goddess Palor.
Ang God's Nugget ni sa Quezon City.
Ayun, hindi ko alam yun.
Yun ang naisip ko rin ang God's Nugget ni.
And your tone of voice kasi. It's
Alam mo,
you know, I agree.
you know, it's funny because I don't, hindi yan contrived eh.
Yeah, it's really how you
It's
speak.
how I speak eh. Ang daming kumakopya rin, nakakatawa eh. Merong
Mga
Kuya,
bata.
I'm sure on
Kuya King, merong isa magaling, yung Bisaya. Kuya, ano ba yun? So well researched. Dating Nas Daily yun, naging Kuya King mo. Then he has a shirt. My goal in life is to be the next Kuya King.
Hindi naman kayo naaasar pa ganyan.
Hindi. That's a compliment. That's a
Form of best form of
naman.
Research mo ba? Pag medyo curious ka sa isang bagay, nire-research mo yun. Kung
Yes.
bakit ganyan.
At madali ang research ngayon. Google lang yun.
Yeah.
Ngayon may AI pa.
Like for example, yun nga, balikan lang natin, iba na ano kasi ng mga kabataan iba because of depression. So parang ano ba yun kung bakit talaga nagkakaroon ng depression?
research.
Lalo na sa mga kabataan ngayon.
Because of what happened to my daughter, I became go-to person now for depressed kids. I'm taking a course next week. I met one of the professors of psychology in UST. He's giving a course on mental first aid because I have to know what to say and I have to know how to deal with a suicidal person. I know that they want someone to hear, you listen to them, that's fine. Pero may mga scientific protocol pala dyan, may first aid pala dyan. I'm learning. I'm learning now. And there's much to learn.
Pinag-aaralan mo rin talaga.
Dapat, I think the Lord put this in my plate. So I have to, it's a responsibility that I have to learn.
Sa point na yung pini-question na bakit nadi-depress sila, kompleto naman kami, may ganyan.
Dahil sa pinagdaanan namin ng pamilya namin, alam ko na. Kasi ang wish ko nga, sana arte lang eh. Most parents kasi think, maarte lang yung anak ko. Sana na maarte na lang si Eman. At the back of my head, habang may sakit ang anak ko, sinasabi ko, arte lang yata ito. Sana nga, arte. Alam natin na hindi arte. Ganyan lahat. And then people say kasi, yung mga boomers, mahina ang kabataan ngayon. Not true. Hindi mahina ang kabataan ngayon. Ang kabataan ngayon pareho ng kabataan noon. Pero maraming mga factors na bumubu na ang utak ng kabataan ngayon that can kill them. Kung kaming boomers, binigyan mo kami ng internet ng panahon namin, binigyan mo kami ng social media ng panahon namin, binigyan mo kami ng information superhighway ng panahon namin, baka mas marami nagpakamatay noon. Matibay ang bata ngayon. Pero ang attack sa utak ng bata ngayon, marami. You cannot compare. That's why I told nga Robin, nakaibigan ko si Robin, respectfully I told him, it's not that simple because it's not. Hindi question ng kahinaan ng utak. Question ng ano bang mundo ngayon at anong mundo noon. Iba eh. Cannot compare. For instance, tayo, we learned how to deal with boredom. Diba? And I became a better person because I was bored. Example, I would take public to UP. Ang public ko is about 1 hour and 15 minutes sa love bus. Social ako ng konti, naka-love bus ako, may aircon. Bababa ako ng kotse ko sa Rustans, Makati, at sakay ako ng love bus doon, isang oras yun, pati ng UP. Walang magawa sa bus. Pag nagbabasa ako ng libro ko, nahihilo ko dahil ang daling bus. Gagawin ko rito. Natuto ko, pikit ang mata ko, hindi ako natutulog, iniisip ko yung crush ko.
Daydreaming.
Oh, daydreaming. May nasabi yung crush ko nung isang araw. Sabi, gusto niya ako. Ang sarap. Ulit-ulit sa utak ko, ang dami kong mga senaryo. Iniisip ko, pag-graduate ko ng film, magiging artista ako. Pag naging artista ako, ito ang gagawin ko. Pagdating ko sa UP, nalibang ako. Natuto tayo dahil bored tayo eh. Walang ganun ngayon ng bata eh. Ngayon kasi dopamine fix eh. Ganun ka agad. Cellphone agad eh. Wala sila nung quality na gano'n na meron tayo. Ito naman, ang dilemma ng parents. Tatanggalan mo ba ng cellphone yung anak mo? Lalo magpapakamatayan. Social life nila yan eh. Nandyan lahat ng kaibigan nila eh. Nandyan lahat ang buhay nila, nandyan. Native sila eh. Hindi mo pwede tanggalin yan. Kita mo,
Pero
ayun,
kung bata pa lang sila, huwag mo muna silang yung cellphone.
lalaki sila na walang alam sa tech. Hindi papasa ng eskwela yan.
The right age na dapat malaman nila.
Balance eh. Oo. Balance eh.
Pero anong sabi ni Robin? Nung sabihan siya.
Tinawagan ako ni Robin. Sabi niya, Kim, kaya ako nga sinabi para to defend your son eh. Tinawagan ko si Mariel. Sabi ko, parang pangit ang nangyayari pag naglalaban kami ni Robin. Hindi yan ha. In all respect, gusto ko lang sabihin kay Robin na it's that simple. Yun lang yun. Pinasabi ni Robin kay Mariel, sabi niya, kaya ako nga sinabi yun sa Senate hearing in defense of Eman eh. Dahil pinagtatanggol ko si Eman eh. So, iba lang ang pagkasabi. Robin is always coming from a good place. Kilala ko yan eh. Laging galing sa prinsipyo yan, may pinaglalaban. Misunderstood ko.
Masabi ba na okay na talaga yung friendship mo dito? Showtime boys, yung mga
It's always been okay naman.
Kasi before parang hindi pa talaga sila hindi sa karamihan.
It's always been okay. Yeah. Well, kung si Vice naman, I respect him. Him. Kung may kilala ko na pinaka-matinding comedian, pinaka-mabilis ang utak, si Vice yan. Si Vice can make a non-funny situation funny and make you laugh for hours. Yan ang talent niya. Bilis. Wala pa akong nakikitang ganyan kahusay na comedian. As far as matagal na yan, okay na yan.
Kasama na kayo ni Vice sa event ng Santi Barley.
Oh, last year. Last year she was an endorser.
Sa World Trade Center ba yun?
Gusto ko din sa ibang mga yung mga nang babash na kasi gagamit sa Eman na napapasok yung politics.
Naku, maraming bashers nagagamit si Eman because of politics, because of Christianity even, religion. I call them evangelical movies. Pero hindi may iwasan yan, nandyan sila lahat palagi.
Next pa yung ngayon, question yung character niya si Brian.
Hindi ko alam kung totoo yun o hindi. Kung totoo man yun, bahala na si Lord sa kanya. Ganun. Pero hindi ko alam kung totoo yun o hindi. Kung totoo man yun, I always believe in divine justice. That all we need to do is be still and know that He's God. And what can I achieve by going against all these people? Eman's already dead. Mabubuhay ko ba yung anak ko? So whatever happens now, to keep my daughter alive, I'll be kind to all of them. That way, my Eman lives. Kung babawian ko natin, lahat ng mga naririnig ko, never ending yan.
Ngayon yun, ganyan yung feeling mo ngayon. Before, after what happened to Eman, iba ba ang nararamdaman mo nung iba yung mga nasa position?
Hindi, nagbago. Nung namatay si Emma, nagbago ang posisyon ko sa lahat. Wala namang makakabuhay pa sa anak ko. Mabuti pang wala nang madamay pa. Ang motto ng anak ko, a little kindness. I'm a little kind to everyone. Doesn't take much. A little lang. When you do revenge, it's not kind.
Ang dami mo kasi na sa mga parents na nawala ang anak. Ano naman pwede mo ma-advise sa mga parents na iniiwan ang anak hindi dahil sa namatay sila, kundi iniisan na ano sila, na-abandon sila.
Ang design ng isang magulang ay magpalaki ng bata. At yung batang yan, parang pana yan eh, like an arrow. The duty of the parent is to make the arrow as straight as possible, as accurate as possible, and to shoot the arrow up in the air and to go away as far as possible from the parent. Kung panghahawakan mo yung anak mo habang buhay, lalong masama because that's not the design of the parent. The design of the parent is to let go of the kids. Kung iniwanan ng anak ang magulang, ganun talaga. Ganun talaga yun. You cannot hold on to your kids because they will leave you.
They have their own life.
Their own lives. They'll have their own families. They'll have their wife or their husband. Kung pinanghimasukan mo at ginit mo pa yung sarili mo sa anak mong may asawa, masisira yung bagong pamilya ng anak mo eh. So again, tanggapin natin na ang design natin ay pakawalan sila. Ang payo ko naman sa mga anak, pag pinakawalan kayo ng inyong mga magulang, it's God's commandment also to honor your parents. How do you honor them? Pag kinailangan kayo emotionally or whatever way, dapat mag-face mo. Kahit na sa malayo kayo, you still honor them and you support them. Not totally in any way that you can, that nakakaluwag ka. Yun yun. Kung talaga, iniba mo yung ano.
Hindi, yung pati
Paabot lang.